Hi folks, it's Jackie Bushman. Welcome to Easton's Vital Zone. The hunt we're getting ready to go look at is Buckmaster member Carlton Parker as he heads to Saskatchewan for a cold season bow hunt for whitetails. Let's go take a look. You can tell old Carlton's up there in Saskatchewan, Canada. I mean, you talking about a cold place. It doesn't get much colder than this. And you hunt basically from dark to dark. Drop you off early in the morning, pick you up late in the evening, and you're waiting on these deer to kind of move in the middle of the day and hoping you can get them, within range. He's got a buck right here coming to him, has a small buck in front of him, but he's definitely going to shoot this buck right here. And he's going to draw his bow back right when this buck's eyes goes behind this small poplar right here. And that's a good tip right there, and that deer cannot see him draw back. Now one thing Carlton's going to do is let this deer continuously walk. So with this being said, he's still got to put his pin, he's getting ready to shoot right here, but you'll notice he's going to put his pin on the lower 1/3 of the deer, but also kind of up forward on his shoulder right there, anticipating as this deer's continuous its walk that the arrow will be right there behind the shoulder when he lets it go. Now let's go look at the shot. That deer right there was not further than 15 yards. It was a complete pass through, but let's do this. Let's put this in slow motion and see exactly where that arrow hits. Now folks, this deer is on a continuous walk right here, and you'll see that arrow coming in from the right side right there. You see where the red dot is? The difference on this deer and other deer, most of the deer that we've seen have been, grunted at and stopped. This deer was on a continuous walk, and the camera angle on this deer compared to where Carlton was looking and aiming, Carlton's on the right side of that little tree right there, basically. There's a little tree right there, but the camera angle where he was aiming right at first was a little bit to the left, but Carlton was letting that deer walk by that tree right there. He's still aiming at the lower 1/3 of the whitetail. He was aiming on the front part of his shoulder, and basically this deer walked into looks like a perfect shot right here. Let's go to the Easton 3D Vital Zone and see exactly where that arrow hits the vitals. You'll notice the arrow coming in from the right side right there at a pretty steep angle. It's going to go right there through the right lung, about midways up, through the liver, just misses the back side of the left lung right there, complete pass through. This is definitely a fatal shot. Here's a few tips for you on Carlton's hunt right there. He has a buck coming down the trail right there. Again, he draws back right when that deer's eyes goes behind the poplar right there. That's very important. Now, one thing he chose to do is not shoot this deer trying to stop him. He wanted to shoot him on a continuous walk. That's a little bit tougher situation right there. But where he places the pin is a little bit further up the shoulder, anticipating that deer walking in the air in the perfect shot. Now, he shot this deer, as you saw right there, backside, right there in the middle of the right lung, all the way through the liver, complete pass through. They had an opportunity to be in Saskatchewan. The guides don't pick them up till late in the afternoon, so they waited a couple hours before the guide got there. This deer wasn't 100 yards. A great buck right there. But there's a few tips and another buck, part of the Easton Vital Zone.